Hello students, again this is the part 2 of DNF local elements. I welcome you. Uh, Before I proceed further, chemistry is the only subject which have fun. Chemistry is the only subject which have fun. You don't believe me? Let me prove this. See, chemistry is the only subject in which we study about fluorine, we study about uranium, and we study about nitrogen. That's why the chemistry is the only subject which contain fun. Okay, so in the last video we were discussing about the general electron configuration, and I told you that this general electron configuration contain d1 to 10 electron. Okay, the d subshell of the second last orbit, and similarly the s subshell of the last orbit that contain either 0, 1 or 2 electrons. 0, 1 or 2 electrons. Okay, so let's see some example. This is the first of the d block element, that is the first series, that is 3D series, where all the valence electron they are filled in 3D series or 3D subcell. Here you will see this is the row of 4s electrons, and this is the row of 3D electrons, 3d1, 3d2, 3d3. Now here actually it should be 3d4, and this S subcell should contain 4s2, but what happens, due to very less energy gap between 4s and 3d, this one electron gets shifted here, because then this d will have exactly half filled. Then the actual electron configuration becomes 4s1 and 3d5. And similar is the case of copper, as I told you. Then it becomes 4s1 and 3d10. That's why S is having the range of 1 to 2 and D is having the range of 1 to 10. Now where S is having 0. Now see some more example in the next of the series, that is 4D series. Here you will see the S subcell. Here in palladium you will find it is in palladium you will find it is 5s 0 and 4d10. Actually it should be like this. Actually it should be 5s2 and 4d8. But what happens, due to the very less energy gap between S and D subcell, the S subcell of fifth orbit and the D subcell of fourth orbit, these two electrons get transferred here. Now they will they have to counteract the pairing energy, but the exchange energy may compensate these transition, because in exchange energy as you know, in D10 there is more chances of exchange energy, so exchange energy may compensate this transition. That's why 4D10 becomes more stable and 5s becomes 5s0 and 4D10. Similarly here in argon, 5s1 and 4D10. Here only one electron get transferred. So these are the exception cases. Now see here, from here to there, this is 5s1, 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 5s1. From niobium to rhodium, in all these, one electrons from S subcell get transferred. Now this transfer is taken place due to two regions. Although we can say they are the exceptional cases, but due to two regions. One is the energy gap between Ns and n minus 1 d subcell is not large, it's very less. Okay, and in order to make this d either exactly half filled or exactly half filled or completely filled, they can have this risk. Either to make it completely filled or exactly half filled, the S subcell electron get transferred to D subcell. Although they have to counteract the pairing energy, but the exchange energy may help them in this endeavor. Okay, so in the next you can say that is 5D series. Again it is the cases of platinum. It is having 6s1 rather than 6s2 and 5d9. Now there only one electron get transferred. Maybe the second electron may feel more repulsion due to the pairing energy demand might be more, or the exchange energy might not compensate that the transfer of the second electron. That's why it remain only 6s1 and 5d9. Again here in gold you can say 6s1 and 5d10, the completely filled electron configuration. And again in the last D series, that is 6D series, you will see it is the case of this Rg. Here it is note 3 7s1 and 6d10. So that's why the general electron configuration I wrote here, in S subcell it contains 0 to 2 electron, and in D subcell it contains 1 to 10 electron. So this is the reason they have this kind of transfer. Now see in next part, in this part now we are going to hear their properties, why they acquired the name transition. Okay, so their properties are so their properties are transitional. Their properties are transitional between the highly electropositive S block elements, highly electropositive S block elements, and the less electropositive P block elements. That's why they acquired the name transition elements. Okay, this is the reason behind this name. Now before I proceed further, there is one puzzle, you can say one rhyme for you, just like a paheli. You have to tell the answer of this. ट्रांजिशन मेटल में पढ़ते हैं ज़रूर. आई विल स्पीक इन हिंदी. आई विल यूज सम हिंदी राइम हियर. ट्रांजिशन मेटल में पढ़ते हैं ज़रूर बट ट्रांजिशन मेटल नहीं है. ट्रांजिशन मेटल्स में पढ़ते हैं ज़रूर बट ट्रांजिशन मेटल नहीं है. वाइट कलर के सॉल्ट इसके, 3D सीरीज़ का अंतिम छोर यही है. वाइट कलर के सॉल्ट इसके, 3D सीरीज़ का अंतिम छोर यही है. नाउ you give the answer of this puzzle, you identify that element, and then we will proceed further in the next video.